What's going on, YouTube? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday or whatever day, whatever time it is, wherever you're at in your time zone. Um, I've been getting a lot of requests. Everybody's telling me to do MAPA. Said to do the lyric video. I'm gonna do MAPA. Tell me how to pronounce stuff. I don't know. Um, yeah, like usual, I don't know what I'm getting into. That's map in Spanish. La mapa, I think, right? I could be wrong. Mapa, mapa. All right. Anyways, do me a favor. If you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, run over to SB19's page. Subscribe to their content. Check it out. It's all super cool. Very diverse. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of different things that they can do. If this is a lyric video, we're not going to be getting a dancing and crazy choreography. So I'm going to try to pay attention to the lyrics and see what I can pick from them. If it's completely in Tagalog, then I'm going to be reading like usual. You guys already know the deal. And if you like what I do, please like over there, comment down below, subscribe. Let's dive in.
La chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara, la chara.
So that's Pablo.
Mama, kamusta na di na tayo laging nagkikita, miss na kita sobra.
We don't see each other much anymore. I miss you so much. Okay, so this is an ode to a mother. I miss you so much. I don't see you much anymore. So this could be like just based on traveling, shows, also COVID. You guys let me know that it was very big. I saw this was released in 2021. So this is post or during COVID. So probably just, you know, an ode to mom, to parents. That you didn't really, that it was, you guys had told me it was very strict in the Philippines as far as dealing with COVID.
Lagi na lang kami ang nauuna, di ba pwedeng ikaw muna?
It's always us you put first. So I'm assuming he has siblings. Can't you go first this time? Okay, so prioritizing. This is kind of a letting her know in the. And by the way, I paused. This song should probably be played through, but I want to kind of comment on things so I remember them. Sorry for pausing. It's what I do, just to try to understand the lyrics because it's not my language, so I'm not going to be able to remember at the end. Can't you go first this time? Basically saying, you know, it's okay. We're adults now, or I'm an adult now, etc. Take your time. You can go ahead. You always made us a priority. You're the priority right now.
Akin ang pangamba, dahil ikaw ang aking.
So because you are my eyes, referencing back to, so there's a little double there. The first verse, he said, I don't see you anymore. And then in the next verse, he references back to sight. So we're already bringing in senses, which is a common, senses are always tied to memories. His memories with his mom is, you know, focally, you know, it's ocularly related, right? I don't see you anymore because you were my eyes. You used to see for me. Now I'm old enough, strong enough, I can see for myself. I'm responsible. You can leave that responsibility to me. I can see for you now. You know, let me bear the burden, like he just said. Every time the world is changing, so we're referencing the world now. And if MAPA means map, what's a map of? A map is of the world. When he's out there doing shows and traveling around, what's he traveling around? The world. But he's saying the world is changing. Basically his world is also changing with what he's doing with his life. COVID made the world crazy. His popularity, his shows, you know, what he has going on career-wise, is changing the world. Just letting her know that it's all right, even if things are changing, right?
Ibang dahilan ng
The reason of my breathing, right? So now we're away from the eyes. Now we're in the lungs, right?
paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata na pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa, mama.
I love the melody there. It's like, it's almost like hopeful and upbeat. It's really pretty how he's singing this. So, and it's written really well too. It's simple, but it's very pointed and very well written. Just basically saying rest now, not like it's okay to move on. More so, it's okay to close your eyes and take a nap. You've been doing so much for us for so long. We can handle it now. Now you rest. We'll take the first step. Anything you need, we got this, right? Because he referenced we, so again, I'm assuming he has siblings, or it could just be her loved ones. But I'll just make that assumption just because that's how the wordplay worked out. But yeah, just saying it's okay. Just close your eyes, take a nap. You just get off your feet. Don't worry about us, right? Because moms, they always worry.
Pahinga muna, ako na. La tara-tara, la tara-tara, la tara-tara.
I don't know what this means because there's no translation for it, but it's almost like a song like you would, like a mom might, like a lullaby, like could sing to a son, or a child, like when you're sort of lulling the child to sleep. However, flip-flop it, and now Pablo is telling her literally to sleep. La, and it's la tara tara, but it could be la 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 la, and that's kind of how like a lullaby would sound. So basically saying you can sleep now, and if that's kind of the, I could be reaching, I have no idea, I could be way wrong, but that's kind of what I gather. And it's interesting that what they show here in the background, you have a map, right? And it's blurry right now, but you can see you can see the grid lines, longitude, latitude, right? You can see islands, right behind that, and you see growing sprouts, right, which could symbolize, and this is just visuals that they did in the background of the video, but they make sense, which visually could depict the growing of children. These children have sprouted; they're now plants, right? They can take on sunlight. They can resource their own water from the ground. They've built their roots. They're good to go, right? So just the subtle visuals, I think, is really well done as well, even though it's just a lyric video.
La tara, la tara, la tara, la tara, tara, la tara, tara, la tara, 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 la tara, la tara.
Even the little hat boat, like we used to make those as children, right? So referencing kind of back to childhood, but it's sort of traversing the globe a little bit. So it's not just a hat boat in a classroom or that we'd use as children. It's actually moving around, which could kind of symbolize what he had, back to the whole map, the whole globe, the whole world element of he's kind of moving around, but he'll be fine. That hat, albeit fragile, and it might in her eyes be something childish, is floating and doing just fine, circumnavigating the globe. So that, interesting how they sort of play with those visuals, and it fits.
Papa, naaalala mo pa ba?
So, okay, so this is to both the parents. So Papa, Mama, okay. MAPA. So not just map, Ma and Pa. So Ma and Pa being together, MAPA, the name of the song. But also map in reference to everything I just went over. So this is an ode to both parents. So he's speaking to both of his parents, and it's a very clear double now. We got Ma and Pa, MAPA, but used in a sense of the map, not just the map that that he's traveling, like I mentioned, but now you look at it as a map being. So what's the function of a map? It's a guidance tool, right? What do parents provide their children in life? With guidance, right? So Ma and Pa, together being sort of a roadmap, if you will, or a useful tool of guidance for a child. This seems to be his way or his song to give thanks. I know I've been gone for a while. I know I've been traveling a lot. No, I absolutely don't forget about you. Basically just wanted to say, I love you. I miss you. We got this. You guys take it easy. When we're able to get together, we will. I'll make sure of it, etc. But also calling back to their previous times, but thanking them and basically appreciating everything that they've done along the way. Just saying, like, you know, you guys were my guidance. This is why I am who I am today, is because of you. This is the roots that, you know, that grew what is to be, you know, what is to be me, Pablo, because this is all Pablo so far, right? Sounds like it, I think. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I gathered so far. So now he's talking about you prepared my heart, which goes back to what he just said to the mother to kind of combine the two. So he had mentioned lungs to his mother. What's right in between the lungs? The heart. He's saying you were my heart, that, you know, prepared me for the things the world brings, right? So he's using them as sort of metaphors in different ways to say the elements that you brought to me created this being, right? So he's saying, I carry your every advice, and to the end, even we are apart. All right, so I carry. Now we're talking about stand. So when you're carrying something, you're walking with something, you need to be upright, you need to be standing, right? And there it is, because you're my feet. So we're carrying something, we need to be standing, walking, feet. It's all, now we're talking about your sort of your automotive, your limbs and whatnot, and basically saying you know, you help make me stronger. Carrying stuff, it takes strength. You know, those are things that typically the men would provide if they, you know, if they're, which is changing a little bit now, but, you know, traditionally, if you're out working in the yard or whatever, usually the men are the ones, you know, carrying firewood or carrying anything really, because they're just naturally built stronger, and that's just what men have been supposed to sort of do, is, you know, they carry shit around. So, but interesting how he's playing off different body parts to then allude to something that his parents have given him, all while talking about them as kind of a roadmap. So very cool. Now he's tying it all together. So don't worry, close your eyes. It's the same thing he said to mom. Back to eyes again, right? So we're full circle now. Just now we're just the whole sort of everything encapsulated into what made me, the two of you. We want you both to rest. Close your eyes. Now what was sprouts before are full-grown flowers. If you look in the background, they were just sprouts prior. They've progressed. Now they're flowers. Now they've bloomed, essentially, which is a visual transformation of a human being as they grow, as they quote-unquote sprout into an adult, a responsible adult that then, in turn, it's a circle of life, takes care of their family, takes care of their parents when they're ready. And speaking of the circle of life, that's what a globe is, right? So what I gather there is basically saying like, I have a lot to achieve, and I'm prepared for that because of you guys. Basically saying I have the tools, I have your guidance, the same word as I used before, or you know, for I brought the map, right? Now I have the map, but also with that, I have elements of you, Ma and Pa, MAPA, with me, and you just described that. So I have all of your guidance within me, so I can carry that with me no matter where I go and what kind of important shit I have to do, right?
Mapa, saan man mapunta, alam kung saan nagmula. Whoa.
Now he's given sort of, you know, paying homage to the Philippines. You know, I know where I came from, right? Don't worry about. I'm not going to lose myself. Essentially, is what he's saying.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako na. Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Mas sa labis ang ginagawa, mapa, pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara.
So we had all of them throughout that. I didn't. I was trying to pay attention to the lyrics, but I'm pretty sure I heard the rest of them too.
Ako na.
No, that was really beautiful. Honestly, like, and not to get too personal with that, but that really, if I were to watch that the entire way through without pausing and stopping, like, that would probably like make me emotional. That would hit home for me for sure. It kind of did. Just I'm dealing right now with health problems, pretty bad ones with both of my parents, and I've had to run back to San Diego and California, or I have to more often now that we're sort of dealing with that. So it's definitely good timing for me to watch that and listen to that. So I appreciate you guys recommending that. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry for pausing so much. I kind of gave my thoughts throughout, so I don't really have any more thoughts currently. But no, that was awesome. I can see why you guys like it so much. I was expecting crazy fast singing and stuff moving around to break down, but this made it a little easier because it was slower. It was more message driven. Beautiful message too. Very well written. Noticing with Pablo's writing and his little sort of Easter eggs he places about. Again, I probably missed a bunch of shit too, so I normally do. Plus, I've done like 12 videos today, and worked a full 7-8 hours with my job. I have a normal job. This doesn't pay the bills. This is just for fun. But yeah, no thanks. Please like if you like. Comment down below. Let me know what else to do. Beautiful song though. Thanks for that. And subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay sober, and stay away from big scary dinosaurs. We'll talk to you on the next.